Win Some, Lose Some is presented by BetRivers, your hometown sportsbook. Check out their daily specials at BetRivers.com.
Were you a winner last night?
Wow, winning.
Or was it a rough one?
Well, they can't all be winners, can they?
Loser! You're a loser!
Paulie Howard recaps the night in sports betting in Win Some, Lose Some.
All right, here we go. Gallup to score the first touchdown at BetRivers, 12-1. Cash that ticket. And Harris, the last touchdown, 15-1. Also 3-1 anytime touchdown. Defensive or special teams touchdown, yes, plus 260. Cowboys to win between 7 and 12 points. That was 4-1. The biggest win sum in the history of the show. Grizzlies from 9 up to 11. They won by 73 and set the NBA record. I saw the score. I said it was 150-75. I said, how's that right? And then usually in an NBA game with a blowout, they put the backups in, and the team will make a run in the fourth quarter. Memphis still outscored them 39-17 in the fourth.
Yeah, Paul, they won the first half by 36. They won the second half by 37. And Memphis last night won every single quarter by at least 15 points.
Oh, my God. You can't. How can that happen again? I can't believe the previous record was 68.
Yeah, I know.
How do you lose by 70 in an NBA game?
I don't think
they're professionals.
Yeah, this record's not going to be beaten in our lifetime.
No. 73 points.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Come back with OKC in the next game?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Raptors plus 4.5 went off the favorite. No freak and no explanation. And the Raptors win outright. Blazers Spurs under 221 down to 215. 114-83. Lillard's out, are going to be out a while. Eastern Washington, Southern Utah over, 150 up to 155.5, 89-76. Ottawa upset the Hurricanes. They were plus 270. Good videos as always. Subscribe, be part of the team. VSiN.com, our radio and podcast people. Mike sent this in. Back to the tipping discussion yesterday about we've had $3 million jackpots in this town in the last week, and the people tipped a combined $40. He said, I won, look at this, I won $15,000. I tipped $13,000.
Yeah, $13,000.
$13,000. I tipped $500. There you go. I'm not asking for much. You know, it's a tough call. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying at least something. Something,
sure.
What I'm saying. You just won with taxes. We just won $1 million. Here, Mike said, I won $13,000. Here's $500. That's good. That's good.
I got a tweet from friend of the show, Eric, in Atlanta, who said that he hit for $4,000 at Harrah's in New Orleans, and he was sitting there having a couple of drinks, said the bartender was great, he gave him $400.
Right.
That's a solid tip.
That's what they expect if you're a regular or if you're a bartender, you're giving drinks or food.
Sure.
No, it's a different discussion for a hand pay with a slot attendant that we've discussed.
Right.
I'm not saying not even we're close to 10%. You can throw them something. That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
That's what we're saying. Okay. I scream, you scream, Mitch. We all scream for ice cream. Thanks to the listener who sent this in. Look at this guy. This guy knows, all right? He gets the sign, and the big fella runs. Look at the tail. Look at the tail as he's waiting for the ice cream. The daily routine. Can I go ahead, kids? I got this one. And he knows.
Customers first.
Yeah, right. And then he gets,
Be patient.
It's like the dog going through the Starbucks drive-thru when he got the mocha. And they gave it to the Rottweiler. And here he goes. Yeah, thank you very much. He gets his cone. He loved it. Daily routine here. He's so excited. The owner gives him the go-ahead. That is it. Look at this guy rocking out. Similar dog, right? Yeah. You got to feel the music. Yeah, good beat up the beat, right? Head bobbing to it the whole time. That's great. And one more. We got a little kitten here trying to make a move. I don't know. Yeah, a little slap to the face.
Yeah, put your dukes
to
up.
Stand up. But right, exactly. Put your dukes up and then just, knocks him over. Knocks him over with the nose. Very good. Let's go out to the suburbs one more time. Great job, guys. Oh, mama. This is at the Suncoast again in Summerlin. Is that 40 grand, guys? That's aces and a kicker. Yep, $40,000.
Yeah, that's $20 a push right there. Or that's $20 a hand, right? I'm sorry, 20. Is that a $20 denomination?
That's,
Yes.
$20 denomination. 120.
Boy, the vision here.
Yep, that's serious action right there. He holds two. 2 ace it comes out.
I have to be honest.
For $40,000.
The Suncoast offers $20 denomination in their high limit.
Oh, they get.
I did not know that.
They get after it over there. Yeah, $100 a push. Yeah, they get after it over there. No doubt about it. Okay, lose some. Idaho State from 3 up to 6. Lost outright against Portland State. Montana State, Northern Colorado under 147 down to 141. no good there, but a bad beat as it goes to overtime. Bulls Knicks under 213, down to 209. Bad beats, Taysom Hill passing yards under. A bit of a reach. Maybe he gets there anyways. But with the way he was throwing interceptions, you never know. But the 70-yard touchdown pass in garbage time, and he finishes with 264. Lightning Blues under 5.5. 1-1 midway through the third. 4-2 final. Stars Blue Jackets over 5.5. 3-2 in the second. Nothing the rest of the way. Win Some, Lose Some, presented by Bet Rivers, your hometown book. Log in each Friday. Get a 20% profit boost on the NHL. Learn more at betrivers.com. The Islanders lost again. You can still find like $250 on that. I know you have to tie your money up, but to me, it's free money. The Islanders to miss the playoffs. They have 12 points. They are so far back of everybody.
So it's moved $1 since last week when you talked about it here. It makes sense as they keep losing games.
That should realistically be 500.
Probably.
Risking 50 to win 10.
Again, all things considered.
They got to jump over like 8 teams, and they're like 10, 12 points the next team above them.
Yeah.
They're not playing good hockey either.
No, they're not. Division is ultra good. So,
right.
By the way, again, big announcement today coming up on this show at 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 Pacific. It's happening next week. We'll tell you what it is at that time. Some other numbers this week in the NFL. Did you know road teams? I know you said about KC winning outright against Denver.
Yeah.
Road teams in that series, 12-3 ATS. That goes back to 2013. But again, some of that will tie into the Manning years. But, again, Teddy Bridgewater has been fantastic in this spot going back. This is who he is. This is where he thrives. You always want – it's like certain coaches over the years where you want to bet them as a favorite, or are you better off when they're a dog, like Tom Herman comes to mind. Bunch of guys in college football where you always wanted them as a dog, maybe not as the favorite, but Teddy Bridgewater in the spot here has been really, really as good as it gets, basically.
Coming into the season, he was 73% career ATS, and then this 24-4 road record against the spread, and 9-1 when he's catching more than 7. So it's the Chiefs have had all kinds of issues covering numbers here, and especially at home. But there's a lot of conflicting stuff here. This stuff is straight up, though. The long winning streak, as you mentioned, and Andy's 19-3,
right,
straight up with in Kansas City with a week off, a week to prep, no matter what the situation.
Yeah,
but they're banged up, too. I mean, we got some injuries for the Broncos. They're off a huge win against the Chargers, and I don't know if what this sale business does for the organization, either or Fangio, that it looks like they're close to selling the team. And that's a wild story, too. As I understand it, that Bolin had kids with both wives, not at the same time, and then he changed the will, they can't afford the inheritance tax, and it's just it's bizarre. If our friends in Denver can help us out with
so that ties into it.
Who knows? But maybe for Fangio,
yeah.
I don't know what the turnaround would be, but they said they're close to selling the team. But that the whole thing is just bizarre, though.
Melvin Gordon banged up,
yep.
Which Gordon's actually, again, he's had a pretty solid season. You got to give that guy credit. I know he catches a lot of flack and negativity. I've been one pushing Javonte Williams now for a long time just because I think the kid's a total stud. But if Gordon misses this game, they'll miss nothing. Williams is outstanding. He did not practice. He's 50-50 according to Mike Kliss to actually play in the game. I like the points. I like Denver plus 10.
Yeah, concur. I'm with you on that one. And Spags is doing a great job, but you can't just say they're back just because of what they did against the Raiders. I have to see more. And this offense continues to struggle, right? And that's after what Fangio did to Dallas. Maybe Fangio has something ready for Mahomes. Who knows?
Yep. It is difficult to be as bad as the Chiefs were on defense for an entire year. We saw that last year with the Seahawks again, where they had the worst passing defense that was like the Memphis game last night. The worst passing defense in the history of the NFL, and it wasn't even close by like 50 yards a game. Mm-hmm. They eventually got better on defense. Like this year, the Seahawks again started off poorly on that side of the football. They turned it around. And the Chiefs defense, they were a total abomination for the first, 7-8 games of the year? And then the last month, it flipped. And now teams not exactly, like the Cowboys had 9 points against them. That game had a total in the mid-50s.
Right, yeah.
So.
Good coaching job.
Yeah. Maybe the under as the peak in that game as well. Bet Rivers Sportsbook takes football same-game parlays to a whole new level. Now you can combine same-game parlays from different games to give you even more ways to make your perfect combo. And in addition to that, BetRivers has added more and more same-game parlay props for college football matchups just in time for the biggest games of the season. Download the BetRivers app or go to BetRivers.com today to explore all the new ways you can create your ideal combo. Must be 21. It's playable in New Jersey as Play Sugar House and void where prohibited. Up next, we will get into the Sunday NFL games in the NFL. This week, the team is 1-9 against their opponent in this spot over the last 10 years. Could easily be 0-10. We'll give you the details on that coming up here on Follow the Money. It's VSiN, the Sports Betting Network.